What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Flight Simming with D at D's Sims Corner on YouTube and Facebook. And today we in this weird bird right here, man. I finally copped the Blackbox Bn2 MKIII Trislander. Look at this thing. What a it's such a monstrosity that it's beautiful. Now this is an actual aircraft. Although I think the very last few of them went out of commission. There might be, I think there's still some in use. But this is kind of, I think, from the 70s or 80s. Look at this thing, man. And I got it on sale in the marketplace during that huge holiday sale. I was like, I'm looking for something different to fly. And this kind of fit the bill, man. It's pretty cool, man. Like, I'm not an expert on textures and stuff like that, but textures are decent. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm over here priming the engines. It's a weird bird. I need to practice, as you're gonna see in this video, because of course I'm doing a voiceover to all this, and it's different, man. I need to learn how to fly this thing because it was hard for me to keep it up in the air, and it was really hard for me to land, as you're gonna see. you're gonna get a kick out of this landing at the end. I don't want to give it away. I pretty much did, but yeah, it's an interesting bird, and every time, Well, anyways, I'll discuss that part when we get to that part. This is not too long of a video. We're in Fajardo, Puerto Rico, and this was an actual airline company which I think are still in business now, and they fly out of the east coast of Puerto Rico to the island of Vieques, which is literally right across the way. It's an island, kind of a naval installation there, a small community in Vieques. So this was actually kind of like a puddle jumper that would fly out of the East Coast to Vieques and back and forth, and they carry cargo and supplies and personnel for actually the military as well. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly out of Fajardo and head over to Vieques, which is literally a 17-minute flight. We'll see how we do, right? So this thing has 3 engines. It's a weird bird, man. Look how long it is. It's just like a banana with wings. So we're getting everything ready, man. It's fairly easy to start. I don't know how accurate it is as far as the start. I'm pretty sure it's not too off. I don't know if this bird's study level or not. And sorry, rest in peace to that marshaller. We're gonna make our way to the runway. This will be a fairly short video, short flight. We're gonna do some replays at the end of. Yeah, I'm literally. What's that? Launchpad McQuack on this one, man. Because it's interesting how I land. Nothing of this is what a real pilot would do. Even an amateur pilot. I don't think even a wannabe pilot would do what I'm going to do on this landing. So we're going to take off, and we're going to see my attempt to try to keep this bird up in the air. Again, I'm going to study up. This is just me jumping into this plane and just taking off. Maybe I should set the flaps. The one thing I realized that the flaps don't respond to my key binding, so I'd have to figure that out. So I'm just doing it on the screen. Now with the throttles, I have all 3 connected. I have 2 connected to one, and this third one connected to the second, because I don't have space. I don't have 3 throttle axes. on my Honeycomb Bravo. So, and that's the same for the mixture and the prop. So we're gonna see how this goes. Let's take up to the air, and no ATC on this because they would be absolutely appalled at how I'm handling my departure. Although I don't think this is even this it's an airport. I don't think it's a controlled airport. I don't know how. Like I got this scenery from flight.io, but I don't know how accurate it is. I think he just worked on the runway and some line work. So, but I didn't see a tower. Could be mistaken. Probably missed it. But anyways, let's take off, and hopefully I don't hit that mountain that's in front of me. It's pretty stable, man, even with my crappy rudders. All right, I should take off at some point. I don't know what I should have studied up on what rotation speed is on this thing. But we're up in the air. Again, I'm just jumping in and flying this thing, and just we'll see how it goes, right? Like, it's one of those things when you get a new plane, you just want to jump in and maybe apply the rules from another aircraft that's close to it. But what is close to this thing? I mean, not even the Kodiak or the Piper or the 208B. Nothing compares to this thing. It's like a school bus with wings, man. It's just a long plane with 3 engines on it. Now I know there's I saw the Islander with the 2 props, which is a shorter airplane. I don't know what. I have to read the history. I kind of glanced at what the history is of the Trislander. Don't know why they made it. Like what's the advantage of that 3rd engine? And if you know, explain in the comments for anybody else that would be interested. But yeah, and this is bumpy as hell. Like, a lot of turbulence, man. Good Lord. I'm pretty sure the passenger's back there with the barf bag. Oh, Jesus. Now I'm using a preset for the weather. I'm using Floyd's weather that you could also get on flight.io if you're into using presets. We're gonna make this turn here, and we should be able to see Vieques coming into view once we make this turn. It's literally like right there. I mean, it's not that far. Look at that. Look at that thing. I mean, the gears don't retract. So, I mean, you got drag right off the jump. As you can see, I'm struggling to, like, get some lift. But I'm going to do a next video where I actually, like, once I figure out how to fly this thing, doing the same route. This is not a real actual route or anything. I just created a kind of like a flight plan on little nav maps and just picked my waypoints to direct me to the runway. So, you know, that flight plan that's on the avionics there is just it's just a suggestion. We're just trying to fly alongside it as close as possible with no autopilot. So I'm hand flying this all the way through. Puerto Rico right there. My mother's island of birth. And it is bumpy as hell, man. Trying to get up to 3,000, but having a tough time. So we're just gonna wing it at the altitude that we're at. I know this is gonna come to bite me in the ass, but we'll see. Anyways, man, hopefully everybody's having a great start to the new year. I'm working on some things, pretty busy with work, so just trying to get my flying in. I be jonesing sometimes, man. I get so busy and it's like I get so tired by the end of the day, but I want to jump in the sim. But you know, when you're trying to do the sim, like I'm not the type that could just jump in. Like I have to prepare, right? Like I go to FlightAware, look for actual routes and study up on actually where if I'm flying a plane, where in real life the plane is flying, so I could kind of like recreate that. So it's like a whole process for me to get into flying. I know some people just get in and fly wherever and just have fun. But me, I just can't. I just got like a realism. I got to give it some touch of realism. You know what I'm saying? So I just look up on look for routes and stuff like that, and try to recreate them with the aircraft type that I'm using. But of course, this one isn't an actual route. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I'm not using actual procedure, like approaches or anything like that. So, and I'm pretty sure that when they fly these, this is all VFR. I'm pretty sure the guys that fly this route, they do this day in and day out, and it's like second nature. So, well, there's Vieques right in front of us, and the runway's right there on the coast. So we'll see how this goes. This thing is really like, I don't know, like it's hard to control. Like I don't know if it's me, but like one wing kind of like tips over, and you seriously got to give a lot of input to keep this thing straight. Now I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's my controls. Let me know if you have a different experience. It's something I'm doing wrong. But yeah, like I've noticed a couple times, like the wing kind of dips, and you have to like really like straighten it out. So you're gonna see Launchpad McQuack over here. You're gonna see my heroic landing. All in all, though, I dig the bird. I dig it. I just need more practice in it. This is like my first actual like full flight. So but I just wanted to feature it on the channel. Something different, other than the Phoenix and the Kodiak, which are my favorites. And there's the runway, I think. And I can already tell that this is not going to be I am coming in seriously low. Let's hope that my wheels don't touch that water. This is going to become a water landing more than hitting that asphalt. The airport should be right after that line of trees over there, and I already tell that the one thing I did notice about this plane, that if you're not, it floats, man. It is a floater, and I don't. None of this is legit. It's a floater, man. If you're not coming in at the right angle of attack, you're not getting this plane down, man. You might as well just go around. Because this thing floats. And as you can see here, I'm trying to keep it up in the air. Like none of this is safe. I do love the little touch of how that cable just moves with the plane, right? Like it just gives you that feel of although that thing is not functional. It's just there for looks. Been trying to find a way to get. I knew at one point how to get those gauges off of that look, but I can't find the setting to get those gauges off. I don't know if they moved it. I have to look. All right, the runway should be somewhere up front there. Oh boy, there you go. That was that wing dip I was talking about. It did it to me a few times during this flight. There's the runway, and now you see how like I am flying. I am not on no kind of. I don't have the proper angle of attack, and I am going to. I can already tell that I am way too high. Now I'm just floating. As you can see, I'm trying to get into. Oh, none of this is. Yeah, now I'm like straight shooting down, so I'm just gonna be like, nah, I'm good. There you go. You see how it floats? It just doesn't want to. Now I don't know if I should just stay on. I should just leave the flaps out of it. Maybe this plane really doesn't need flaps. So we're just gonna do some crazy Launchpad McQuack type of go around. Scaring the crap out of the passengers back there. No worry, folks. This is my first day on the job. We'll get us down one way or another. I am so like ridiculously close to the water. This is kind of like some kind of like this is like some kind of narco type landing. Trying to fly under the radar. Oh man, here we go. Like this is wild. Like I was like, you know what, man? I'm not gonna go around again. We're gonna land this bird right here. Now, if I would have went out a little further, I probably would have been able to straighten out. But yeah, this is not cool. Here we go. Oh my God, this is terrible. Yeah, this is. I just took the turn here, hoping that I'll clip a wing. And right there, I should have clipped the wing, but I didn't. Oh! There you go. Here's a replay. This is the passenger. Probably needing to change their underwear once we get to the once we get to the parking area. Oh, see right there, I didn't clip the wing. That was probably the worst landing ever. Let's see some other. Oh, here we go. Here's another view. I can hear the DuckTales theme song playing. Oh Lord, that is. See, if I would have straightened it out right there, I would have pulled that off, but I would have broken some runway lights. It's cool. Put it on my tab. Hey, I managed to get it on the center line though after the fact. Oh, we're getting it from all the angles. There we go. By the way, I use a flight recorder that you could also get on flight.io to record these, to record the replays. That's a pretty cool view right there. Kind of like the. Oh man. At least I didn't clip any trees. Yeah, that would have been perfect if I was able to straighten it out. Like right there, that would have been sweet. Oh, but. One more view. Anyways, man, I just got to keep practicing. I just got to keep practicing and hopefully we'll get better. Maybe the next video I do with the same route, it'll be me making a sweet, perfect landing. Anyways, that's the Trislander, man. Thanks for watching the video. Catch you on the next one. Peace.